and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Okay, welcome along. We are running the last 10k with Eddie Izzard today. So Eddie is on 31.8 kilometres. And looks like Clive is going for another marathon. This will be the fourth in a row. Hi Clive. Are you going to try and do all of them to the end now? So I think we're going left. Don't get lost first off. That would be bad. Just double check. Yeah, we're all going left. Are you doing all of them to the end now, Eddie? Clive? you from Monday. Sounds like a sensible plan. Oh, blimey. Okay, Adam Coughlin says no one got lost in the first half. That's crazy. Andrew Usher wants to do another full one and then the last day. I'm doing the full tomorrow and full marathon tomorrow, and then the final 7. How is Eddie doing today? Question mark. Apparently, no one has got lost yet. Andrew Usher is chatting to Eddie tomorrow at 12:30. Excellent. Steve Smith says great running, everyone. Looking forward to seeing that, Andrew. That'd be good. I'm sure I can spice things up a bit. Hey guys, you will never guess what I did this morning. Yeah, Adam says everybody's been waiting for me to take the lead in getting lost. So I shall attempt to do that. Clara. Clara. It is amazing. There is a place you can go called outside. I've been there. It's quite interesting. A lot more windy than here, though. And there was this wet stuff falling on my head. Right, straight on. We are not going right, we are going straight on. I'm determined not to get lost now. Oh no! Straight on, not left. Straight on. Straight on, not right, I mean. There we go. Nearly, nearly, nearly. It's definitely not safe out there. Steve Smith, make humanity great again. Yes, MHG. Good evening from a flooded Manchester, says Leo. Hello, Leo. And it's Leo who says, what does MHG stand for? Yeah, make humanity great again, Leo. That's Eddie Izzard's tagline for this project. Bye-bye, Kerry. See you later, Kerry. To be honest, that's why I decided to go outside. Full stop. Love running in the wind and rain. Right, straight ahead. We are not turning around. Straight ahead. Oh no! No! I am gonna go! I am gonna go! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! No! I'm alright. I think I'm okay. It just changed. Did I successfully manage to save myself? I think I'm alright. I think I'm okay. Good. Hello, Ryan. Ryan Downey's on the scene. No Wednesday night run club tonight, no. Wednesday workout. I so nearly went wrong there. It's just such a risk having these camera angles on, isn't it? 9 kilometres to go for the guys now. Who's running for autism? So running for autism is doing a full marathon as well, by the looks of things. Who is that? I'm sure I know who it is, but I'm sure they've mentioned it before. But I can't remember who it is. Okay, Leo is back up and running again and will be ready for the video 5K on Friday. Nice one. Good stuff, Leo. Tina Beard, hello to you.
Nice.
So, Clive Finnemore, Eddie Izzard and Running for Autism all on 33k. And they will be finishing their marathon in about an hour or so. An hour and 15 minutes. It looks like about a 6:15 finish. Okay, I'm going to take my jumper off. I had the leftovers of my chicken vindaloo curry, it was about 2 days old, and I had it at lunchtime today, and I can feel it repeating a bit, so I'm going to have to be careful. Johannes has joined us. Hello, Johannes. Welcome, Johannes. Neil Messenger, hello. It was still quite hot. Tina Beard was aiming for 30 kilometres with Eddie today, but time ran out and she ended up on 26.5. Well, that's still pretty damn good, Tina. 26.5 is amazing. Is that your longest? Really good. Oh, I'm a bit ahead of everybody. Let me slow down for a bit of a walk. Eddie's slowing down as well, actually. Okay, so welcome to Eddie Izzard's 20th marathon run. We are doing 31 marathons in 31 days with Eddie Izzard. This is Eddie's latest project, well known for doing these kind of adventures. Normally out in the real world, but of course, what with the pandemic, COVID, restrictions all over the place, we are doing it indoors on Zwift. And we're on day 20. We've been supporting Eddie. Well, I have been running almost every day. There are some people who've run every day, and there are some people who have done now approaching 10 marathons. I think Clive is on, this will be Clive's 9th marathon, and Clive is planning on running all of the rest of them, and so there are 11 more to go. No, 10 more after this. So 10 more after this, so Clive could be on 19 marathons out of the 31, and I'm going to do the last 7, so that'll make me to about 10 or 11 marathons out of the 31. I know that Jason Mitchell has done 7 as well, so he's going to be up there, probably around about the same as me, maybe a little bit more, depends on how many he does in the last week. So there's a lot of support for Eddie, a lot of people running every single day. I mean, even if people are just doing 1 or 2 kilometres every day with Eddie, that is it's some dedication to get on that treadmill every day and do a few miles with Eddie Izzard. So we are into the last 9 kilometres of today's run, which will take another hour and a quarter to do. Eddie's going very steady Eddie, to get the marathon done in 6.5 hours or so, 6 hours minimum, and 6.5 max, although the other day it did stretch over a bit longer than that. Eddie had to come back after the live stand-up show. Eddie is doing a live stand-up show every evening after the marathon. So if the marathon doesn't get finished in time, Eddie will come back after the stand-up show and finish off the marathon. which is what happened a couple of days ago. But today we look like we're on course. 34 kilometres now done, so 8 more to go. Neil Messenger says, I'm doing a half marathon Friday and a full marathon Saturday and Sunday. Well done, Neil. And Tina Bid confirms that 26.5 kilometres was Tina's longest ever run on Zwift. That's amazing, Tina. Well done. And, you know, as well as raising all this money for charity, what Eddie is doing is encouraging us to run further, run longer than we've ever run before on Zwift. So many people are going to do their first marathon with Eddie. My wife, in fact, did her first marathon on a treadmill. Not her first ever marathon, but her first treadmill marathon with Eddie Izzard a few days ago. And many more people will do, if not their first ever marathon. In fact, Andrew Usher did his first ever marathon with Eddie on Zwift a few days ago. And plenty more will do either their first treadmill marathon or their first ever marathon on Zwift with Eddie. Some will do their first half marathon or their longest ever run. I don't think anybody's going to beat their fastest ever run, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Still not sure who Running for Autism is. So Clive Finnemore, Eddie Izzard and Running for Autism are all going to do a marathon today. So, Clive, do you know who that is? Running for Autism? If you want to donate to Clive's charities, it's as much Clive's event as Eddie's these days. If you want to donate to Eddie's charities, you can go to eddieizzard.com to donate, or hang on a second, you can text the word 10, T-E-N, or 20 to let me wait for the number to come up there. Bear with me, because it's on the screen here in a minute. There we are, 70810. So either donate £10 or £20 by texting the word 10 or 20 to 70810. 70810 to donate to Eddie's charities. There are various charities that Eddie's collecting for, not just one, and all the money raised will go and be distributed between those charities. Michael Richter, thank you.
Right on.
So we're on the beach path, the run path over the water. This is a game called Zwift, and it's a cycling and running game. But the people running and cycling are real people all over the world. You can see, or you will be able to see when my screen changes, all the flags of the countries that people identify with. On the right-hand side of their names, excuse me. My Vindaloo curry is still repeating on me from lunchtime. 2-day-old Vindaloo curry for my lunch. Leftovers from our evening meal on Monday. Or was it Sunday? In fact, it was Sunday. It's 3 days old. There you go. So if you look on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see a load of names. All those people are real people, and most of them are in those countries where their flags are. So the flag says Canada, or Luxembourg, or Germany, or Scotland, or Wales, or Finland. Eddie is running in Finland today. Each day Eddie is doing a kind of virtual marathon in a different country. smell that bad, Clara. Tina Beard has got a curry tonight. I see, okay. You do have a point. Bye, Ian. So I think Ian is going. Try and finish this. Put your toilet roll in the freezer. Ready? Yep. That is such a good idea, isn't it, actually? I think I triple my consumption of milk during the eating of a food. Hello, Ryan. Ryan has come back to us, rejoined the flock. Hello, Ryan. Nice to have you back. Okay, I've just hit 3 kilometres now, so 7 more for me to do. And the guys are just coming up to 35 kilometres, so they will have 7 to do very shortly. I'll stay to the end. That's Ryan Herring's dog. Asbrock, thanks Asbrock for your ride on. 25 minutes in, and nice and comfortable. Heart rate 111. Eddie is going nicely, it seems. 34 kilometres in, nearly 35 kilometres in, and yeah, looks like Eddie's doing well today. Andrew Usher, take care, buddy. See you tomorrow, Andrew. It's so easy to get set up with Zwift running. Here's what you need. Firstly, access to a treadmill. It could be at home or at the gym, but any treadmill will work with Zwift. To get you moving in game, we need a speed source. Traditionally, we use a foot pod like the Zwift pod or the Stride, but you can also use the Run Smart treadmill sensor, your Apple Watch, one of the newer Garmin watches, the TSS app, and if you have a smart treadmill, your treadmill will connect directly to Zwift without the need for another device. Now simply download the Zwift app onto a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. Finally, pair your speed source in the app. Pairing heart rate from your watch or a chest strap is also a great addition to Zwift. And that's it. You're all set up for solo runs, solo or group workouts, challenges and real-time racing on Zwift with people from all over the world. So if you are interested in joining Zwift, if you want to come and run with Eddie, or if you just want to put some training in on a treadmill without having to stare at a blank wall or watch YouTube videos or Netflix, you'd like to run with some people and get some encouragement and have a bit of fun, go and get yourself a Zwift account. It's free to run on Zwift. So zwift.com/run. Or you can just download the two apps. There's two apps you need to download. The Zwift game itself and the Zwift Companion app. A Zwift Companion app helps you to find friends, follow friends, look at events, choose different events that you want to take part in, and change a lot of your settings as well. But the main use we find for the Zwift app is to choose the event that you want to take part in. You scroll down and see what events are coming up, and then you click to enter an event. And so when the time comes, you log into Zwift, and there's a little button that says join now for any event that you have registered for. The other way we use the Zwift Companion app is to chat online. So I can use voice to text or just typing whilst I'm running to send messages to people in game, which is all good fun. So download those two apps. When you download the Zwift game, you can just create an account on your phone or your iPad from within the app. And like I say, it's free. As long as you've got access to a treadmill, it doesn't have to be your treadmill. You can, I know that a lot of the gyms, or all of the gyms really, are closed now, but as long as you've got access to a treadmill, and you've got a means to get speed into Zwift, so most people use a foot pod, but there are lots of different ways to get speed into Zwift. I've got a smart treadmill, so my treadmill connects directly to Zwift, so I don't need a foot pod. There's also a device you can attach to your treadmill which measures how fast the speed of the belt is, and that sends information through to Zwift. Or there are a few apps. You have to have two devices, but you can have an app called RunCline, or there's another app called Treadmill Smart Speed, TSS. And both those apps will pretend to be a foot pod. So say you're running at 10 kilometers an hour, you just enter 10 kilometers an hour on the app, and that will send a Bluetooth signal to another device on which you're running the Zwift app. It sounds a bit complicated, it really isn't. All you have to have is two devices, maybe an iPad and an iPhone, and you load the TSS app onto your iPhone, and you tell it that you're running at 10 kilometers an hour, and then that app sends that information to your Zwift app on your iPad, and that will make your avatar move. So that's if you haven't got a foot pod or a smart treadmill or the belt speed sensor. Congratulations to Michelle on a half marathon. Michelle Young has hit half marathon. Chris Ty, recognising that. Fantastic work, Michelle. Michelle. Sometimes have to repeat things 3 or 4 times to get it to recognise on my iPod. I've been given my daughter's iPod because for Christmas we bought her her first mobile phone. So my daughter now has a phone. She's given me her iPod to permanently use on Zwift. But it's a little more difficult because it's so small to manage. My iPhone is actually a bit better, a bit easier to use. But it's good to have it there, and I know that the battery is always going to be charged. Quite often I run out of battery power on my phone because I've been using it throughout the day, and then I come to run and it runs out of charge. But I have this iPod here permanently plugged in, and it's on a handy little stand as well. $35.8 now for Eddie Izzard. Other thing I noticed about this outside piece was that the kitchen was a lot further away. Round, I really wanted a coffee, and I had to run 5k back home to the kitchen to get it, and by then I'd finished my run. See everyone looking at their screens going, what the hell is he going on about? Well, that was the other thing. I couldn't see Kathy anywhere. It was a weird and scary time. Okay, Michelle Young is now on 21.7k. We have Ryan Downey on 11 kilometres, Guy Mieras from Luxembourg on 3.8. Rebecca Wensley is here, just starting. Hello, Rebecca. Clive Finnemore is here, and Eddie Izzard, funnily enough, is here. And we also have Running for Autism. So Clive, Running for Autism, and Eddie Izzard are on 36.3-ish kilometres. David Gale is on, Dan Gale rather, sorry, is on 4.8 kilometres. Chris Ty is on 15.7, nearly 10 miles for Chris Ty. Hello, Rebecca. G. Joseph looks like he's just joined as well from the States. And Hutchings, who is Hutchings? 1.4 kilometres for C. Hutchings, who I can't remember first name. Let's have a look at my list of runners. Tina, yeah, it was wet and windy, but that's why I went out, because I loved it. I was looking at it all day thinking I've got to go out. Ryan Downey had planned to run for 30 minutes, he says. How long have you been running for? Clara, take care, bye-bye. 5k for Clara is done. Barry Gwilliam is here. Well done, Barry, hello. Claire Hutchins, so hello to Claire. Goodbye to Claire. Goodbye to Clara. Clara. Hello to Claire and Barry. Right, I'm hoping I've gone the right way, because I wasn't really looking. Fingers crossed, I'm going the right way. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? Am I going to go right, or am I going straight on? I'm going straight on, aren't I? Absolutely brilliant. There we go. Okay, let's speed up then. Yay! Well, it had to be done, didn't it? It had to be done. Right, let's turn around. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, good. Some running to do. So we have to go to the pier and then turn around. Five kilometres done for me now. Make sure I go right this time, and then we'll catch the guys up. It's all good fun. It's something to do, Alan. Something to do. I knew I wouldn't disappoint everybody. There's Claire Hutchings. So we need to go left. Thank you, Clive. Got it. On the way back. I didn't want to disappoint anybody. you off, Ryan? Question mark. Are you off, Ryan? Question mark. Runs on France is a fitting replacement for Ryan. You don't have to say if you don't want to. You've done 11.9 kilometres. You may as well do 12. And if you're going to do 12, you may as well carry on. You may as well make it, 70. You may as well make it 10 miles. Might as well make it 10 miles, Ryan. Says Ryan the bully himself. Yes, I got the email about Guernsey. Dave. Plenty of times, Alan. I before the Eddie Izzard thing, I regularly did Fartlek Friday with Ryan Downey, and if I've got the camera angles on, I would regularly go out of the track and have to come back. Oh yes, I can get lost anywhere, Alan. Oh yes, we did, didn't we, Tina? We went the wrong way round the track for a whole climbing session. See, it's boring when I'm not around, isn't it? Right, Ryan Downey says, yeah, you don't love Friday Fartlek anymore. I do, I've just got other things I'm doing at the moment. I will join you again, I promise. When I feel a little bit more settled with the video 5k, then I'll do Friday Fartlek again, because Friday Fartlek is immediately before the video 5k, so I can do it, but then I'd have to jump straight onto the video 5k. And now, at this stage, I still feel like I need some prep. I still get it wrong, so I feel like I still need prep for the video 5k beforehand. There's no need to make it up, Alan. It happens in real life. There's no need. No, it was me. It was me. But I did deliberately put it later than yours so that it wouldn't clash. It was the only place I could fit it in, and you know I don't like to run too late in the night. So 8 p.m. I know I'm not running it, but 8 p.m. is fairly late on Zwift for me. Tina, you've got to admit though, going the wrong way round the track is pretty cool, isn't it? Because not many people get to do that. Yeah, that's fine, you can quarantine at my house, no problem. You do realise people on the stream have no idea what's going on because you're messaging me privately and I can see your message but nobody else can. Is this in case you accidentally say something rude? Right, straight on. No right turn. We're going on the run path. We're going straight on. There we go. So I'm still going the right way. HM has joined us from Scotland. And also we've got Burchard as well, who's done 1 kilometre. Welcome to Heather. And Lee. So HM is Heather. She's on 0.8, 800 metres, and Lee Burchard is on 1.1, so a bit late saying hello to them. Sorry, right, look, I am watching. Oh no, hang on a minute. Hold on. Yeah, we're going straight ahead, aren't we? Straight ahead. We're not going right. We're left, rather. We're going straight ahead. I am watching Facebook chat, YouTube chat, and Twitch chat. Now, because I'm also chatting on the game, in-game, I do sometimes miss the chat, so I will try and look at it more regularly. Tina's saying, oh, we've got some attention, just because I have looked left. The screen with my chat on is on the left here, but of course the chat on the game is on my right here, so I have to look in both directions and then look at the screen as well to make sure I'm going the right way. But we're up to 6.5 kilometres now, so 3.5k left to get to 10k. I'm doing 10k this evening. Turn left, don't you dare. Adam sent me the wrong way yesterday, which I still haven't let him up on. I haven't ribbed Adam enough on sending me the wrong way yesterday. Mostly it's my fault, but yesterday I'm totally blaming Adam. Michelle did she do a half marathon, I think, Adam? Well done, Ryan. Ryan's done another kilometre. But I think he might be ducking out any minute. Gina has joined. Welcome aboard, Gina. Spelt wrong. Rebecca, the exception is that I am allowed to bully Ryan. My bullying of Ryan is written into the constitution of Zwift. no. Hang on. I reckon Rebecca's taking this too seriously. Oh dear. High five, Ryan. What did you get from the postman? You do realise, Ryan, not Brian, that we are comedy geniuses. Goodbye, Trump. We could start a band with Gina. Can I be on the balalaika? Eddie's stepped up the pace. 7:19 per kilometre now. Amazing. Oh dear, I missed the big announcement. Adam, yeah, I'm fairly sure she did a half marathon. Tina's saying, how's the leg, Adam? Adam says the leg is fine, quad strapping is perfect. We'll do the ankle tomorrow. That's 5k for those who do not know about park run. Oh, Dax Diesel's just ahead of me. 39 kilometres done. 3k to go. What standards? Question mark. I managed to sneak in before there were any standards. In fact, Ryan Downey and myself made up the standards way back in the day. No, Gina, I haven't. I'm not telling you, Gina. Yes, Tina, it does seem like Eddie has run well today. Good pace now in the last 3K. Amazing. Yeah, Adam, Eddie is looking strong now as well. Gina's the same pot. We're all in the same pot. One hour of running done for me now, 8 kilometres nearly. And Eddie is at 39 and a half. It's going to be massive congratulations to Clive. And who else have we got? Clive and Eddie. I know there was somebody else as well. Running for Autism, that's it. Eddie is totally killing it today. Naked Alp de Zwift. Sounds good. Brass monkeys on the Alp. Well, that's just going too far, Ryan. Ryan. Gina says, I don't think it's long enough. Ryan said, I'll use my single pole. And Gina says, I don't think it's long enough. Oh dear. Comedy gold. Oh, has Clive got a sandwich toaster? Very nice. I don't want to see Ryan rubbed naked. Oh, ribbed, no, rubbed. Hang on a minute, have we lost Eddie? Let's just slow down a bit. Eddie's slowed down a little bit, I think. I think we have to thank Eddie for voice to text. Making it all so hilarious. If you do have a question, I am occasionally looking at Facebook chat, YouTube chat and Twitch chat over on the left-hand side of my setup here. So but there's so much going on the chat as well, on the game, that I'm stuck between the two. When Gina is in the room, Rebecca, a lot worse. Hello, Clive. I hear you've got a sandwich toaster. Nice. Voice to text like the rest of us. She does, Tina. Tina does love to chat. Gina does love to chat. Tina does love to chat. I think you mean so much more hilarious. Okay, slowing down again. Okay, we are getting very close now. 40 kilometres for Eddie. So 2k to go. Just 2 kilometres left now. So yeah, if you have any questions, we've only got 2k left. So that's about 15 minutes to go. Eddie is killing it today. So 15 minutes left. And if you've got any questions on chat, do pop them in the chat for Twitch or YouTube or Facebook, and I promise you, occasionally I will look left to my screen here. See my big screen there? That's my chat screen. Hello, camera 2. Just letting Eddie catch up now, and then we'll speed up again.
Nice! Right on!
And the Pope has given me a ride on. Thank you to the Pope for that. That's very kind of you. Right, Gina is now flirting with Eddie. Are you flirting with Eddie? Question mark. Transplant cycling team, 2.4 kilometres. Who's that? Rebecca, I ordered the rain to match the weather here. George Oxley, I have done. Oh, you mean my Zwift setup? I have done a video on how to set up Zwift from scratch. But yeah, I should probably do a video of all about this studio and how it works, because yeah, people might find that interesting. I went out in the rain this morning. It was absolutely lovely. But yes, it's nice to run on a beach when it's sunny. I'll put it on my list of videos to do, George. Okay, we are getting close now. Less than a mile to go. Weekly goal met, 50 kilometres done, look. So there's my 50k for the week on Zwift. And it's only Wednesday, isn't that good? And we're going to do a full marathon tomorrow. So starting at midday tomorrow, we'll be running a full marathon with Eddie and Clive. Clive is doing the rest of them as well. Chalk, is it Richard Chalk? Let me just double check. Richard, no, Rosalind Chalk. Hi, Rosalind. And Grantham as well now. I don't know Grantham's name either. Oh, S. Grantham, so we don't know Grantham's first name. And welcome Grantham as well. No, not grandson. imagine Clive will finish on 19 or 20 marathons. "41 kilometers now." So the last 1.2k. Louis, hello. Hi Stephen, just finished an 8k run with my brother at about 3 p.m. Went up on a dry hill and then down a muddy one. How far are you aiming for today? Louis, I'm just doing to the end here. So it'll be 10k for me and a marathon for Eddie Izzard again. Hello, son. Yeah, so just 10k for me on Zwift today, Louis. I did 10k outside earlier. This could be close to Eddie's fastest marathon yet. Into the last kilometre. So just 7 or 8 minutes to go now. Last kilometre. And this is a really, really good marathon from Eddie today. Crushing it, number 20. No worries, Rosalind. No worries, Rosalind. Your punishment is to do the full marathon on the last day. Oh my God, Rebecca. Eddie's just slowing down a bit now. Bit of a walk. Get to the back, Becca. So, I must not go the wrong way here. Make sure I turn right. We do not want to go wrong here. Right, we're back up to 7:13 per kilometre now. Keep my eye on the directions. I'm not going to go straight on, which is what I did earlier. Good. Okay. There we go. 10k up for me. And about 700 meters left for the guys now. Rosalind's going to try a half marathon at the weekend. Well done, Rosalind. That would be awesome, Rosalind. Voice to text has no idea how to spell Rosalind. Cheers, Ace. Ace says good job. And left at the Run Valley. With 500 meters left to go now. Okay, I think I've managed to make sure that I've only gone wrong once today. I only went wrong once today. Yeah, well done to the marathon runners. Brilliant job. Yes, fabulous work to the 3 marathon runners. $200 meters to go now. And there we go, Eddie has finished. Done. Well done, Eddie. Another marathon done. Great job, everybody. Another one down. We'll see you all tomorrow. Let's just have a listen to what Eddie's saying. Oh, why can't we hear it? Can you hear that? Because I can't. No, I've got no audio there. That's really annoying. That's a shame. I can't get any audio from that. Never mind. I'll have to sort that out for tomorrow and for next week. But 152 ride-ons, 153. Thank you very much, Grantham. Thank you very much, everybody, for all your support and questions today. It's been awesome. Just 10 kilometres for me. But another 42k for Eddie Izzard, another 42k for Clive. Clive's going to probably do, if he does all of them from now, he'll finish on around about 19 or 20 marathons. So that's awesome. I'm going to do all of them from Monday onwards, so the last 7. And that'll put me on 11 for the project. So there we are. I'd only planned to do 4. So if I can do 11, that would be amazing. Well done to everybody today, and we will see you tomorrow for a full marathon with Eddie Izzard. Full marathon tomorrow from midday until 6. Take care. Bye-bye.